Ulysses S. Grant. Key achievements and events as the 18th President of the United States. Amidst the aftermath of the Civil War, Ulysses S. Grant ascended to the presidency, tasked with navigating a divided nation towards reconciliation and progress. Let us delve into the pivotal achievements and events that defined his tenure as the 18th President of the United States. 1. Reconstruction policies. Grant's presidency was defined by his steadfast commitment to Reconstruction, aimed at healing the wounds of the Civil War and integrating the Southern states back into the Union. He advocated for the enforcement of civil rights laws and the protection of newly gained freedoms for African Americans. 2. Enforcement of civil rights. Grant vigorously enforced civil rights legislation, deploying federal troops to combat violence and intimidation against African Americans in the South. His administration worked to ensure the implementation of the Reconstruction Amendments, particularly the 15th Amendment, securing voting rights for African American men. 3. Indian policy reforms. Grant pursued policies aimed at reforming relations with Native American tribes, seeking to promote peace, stability, and economic opportunity. Initiatives such as the establishment of reservation systems and the creation of the Board of Indian Commissioners aimed to address long-standing injustices and foster cooperation. 4. Economic policies. Grant faced economic challenges during his presidency, including the Panic of 1873, which triggered a severe economic downturn. In response, his administration implemented measures to stabilize the economy, such as the Resumption Act of 1875, which aimed to return the country to the gold standard. 5. Civil service reform. Grant championed civil service reform, seeking to professionalize government appointments and combat corruption. The Civil Service Act of 1871 established a merit-based system for federal appointments, laying the groundwork for a more efficient and accountable bureaucracy. 6. Treaty of Washington. Grant's diplomatic efforts resulted in the Treaty of Washington in 1871, which resolved outstanding disputes between the United States and Great Britain, including the Alabama claims. The treaty paved the way for improved relations and set a precedent for peaceful conflict resolution. 7. Transcontinental Railroad completion. Grant oversaw the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869, connecting the east and west coasts of the United States, and revolutionizing transportation and commerce. This monumental achievement facilitated economic growth and westward expansion. 8. Liberal Republican movement. Grant faced opposition from within his own party, as the Liberal Republican movement emerged in response to perceived corruption and centralization of power. Despite this challenge, Grant secured re-nomination in 1872, and won re-election, albeit with a narrower margin. 9. Economic reconstruction. Grant's administration pursued policies aimed at rebuilding the Southern economy and infrastructure, devastated by the Civil War. Initiatives such as the Southern Homestead Act of 1869 aimed to promote agricultural development and provide land to newly freed African Americans. 10. Legacy and historical assessment. Ulysses S. Grant's presidency left a complex legacy, marked by significant achievements in civil rights, diplomacy, and infrastructure, alongside challenges such as economic turmoil and political corruption. Despite criticisms, his unwavering commitment to national unity and equality remains a defining aspect of his presidential legacy.